Gangnam Big Bale letter cause you are the one. Ayy, Sapupa Savuka Nasta, time for the execution. Whoa, so Pumi look she the dungeon escape the fire, the dragon.
Okay, cool. Hi everyone. Welcome to the second segment of the Road to Genesis, which is Chosi's EP that will be debuting sometime soon.
Yes. Soon.
Yeah, soon.
It's coming.
It's coming.
I know the last one I said soon, but it wasn't soon. But
Yeah, no, that one didn't come in.
and it still wasn't complete after it came. Like, wow. But it's collab.
Yeah, no.
There are people now.
Of course. And also, I guess I have to introduce myself because probably no one knows me. Like no one knows who I am.
Excuse me. Sorry. What you mean?
So my name is Aluto, and I'm Chosi's friend. So on today's segment, we're basically talking about how her music transitions into this hip-hop gospel EP that she's dropping soon, and we'll talk about the track list. We'll also talk about what influenced some of the songs and where they came from, and maybe some of the lyrics that are in the song, speaking about her journey to where she is right now. Okay, cool. So tell me, why did you title it The Genesis?
I titled it because I needed something that's going to be representative of this new chapter in my life, which is I'm a born-again Christian. So I needed that to be very clear. It is very clear when you listen to the EP, but I needed for a band to just know from the get-go and so what you're getting. And then also, Genesis is like the first book in the Bible.
Yeah.
So that symbolized for me my lot of firsts that happened over this short period of time. Just being born again, having my first kids, getting married.
And obviously we'd have to talk about the beginning, how it started.
Oh, yeah.
In this very beginning, right? I'm one of the people that have followed your musical journey and also just your personal journey. A lot of your music has always been influenced by where you are in your life.
Yeah.
Your music is inspired by what is currently happening.
Yeah.
And in the past, you were experimenting with a lot of African instruments because that's where you were as a person, also as an artist.
Yeah.
But right now, this EP it's a hip hop gospel, man, and it's where you are. Like you said, you were born again. Take us through that journey of coming to this new beginning. Like, what did it take?
Yeah.
Not necessarily what happened, but like, how did you get to where you are, where you decided to use your music to just speak about Christ and how he saved your life?
Yeah. Wow. Mouthful. So, you're right. Like I feel like that's how I stay authentic to myself, by being like, okay, what am I going through? What's happening? What do I resonate with right now? So, as you say, like I remember we did for your school project when you were still a little journalist.
A little journalist.
Yeah, and you
guys.
and you did like a mini
Ducky, yeah.
Yeah. And right now, how I got to a point of, okay, this is where I'm at. Firstly, I won't lie to you, I love live like music, okay? Even if I don't have to pay people, but just that whole thing of booking a studio that will be able to accommodate all of that. So I'm not really into the whole the synthesized type of beats. Yeah. But I was like, okay, let me just go back, because I listen to commercial music, obviously. And I was like, just the people that, when I listen to their music, even though they synthesized, but I feel like, yo, bruh, that went deep, that, you know, and just like Solange would be one of those people, Sudan Archives, you know, like those like mellow vibes. So that's what you get in this EP, because that's also like a type of music I love. But when I listen to that music, I was always conscious, man, now that I'm a Christian, you know, I can't be listening to my man is your man's husband. Girl,
right,
so I love this music. I love the sounds, but the message.
Gotta change.
So that's what I did in Genesis. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take people to the club. I'm gonna, I'm gonna turn up.
Totally fun.
I'm gonna be there.
Totally
but
fun.
do it with Christ.
Yeah.
So that's what I did in this, which was pretty fun. Like I have like no maps of just lighting my EP if my kids are around, if adults are around.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, and then I swore in that song because then my other songs where I'm just like, hey. Hennes, I can't still have Hennes. Like, do you know the taste? But
You were rap rapping. Tell us about the track list. How many songs are on the EP?
Okay, so far I've recorded 6 songs, but I am planning to do a 7-track. I didn't plan this. Don't think I'm Kanye West perfection vibes. No, that's not what we're doing here. But I'm doing 7 songs because I felt like it would be really cool to just do a thing with my husband.
Yeah.
So we were playing around this other day.
There's a bonus track.
Yeah, that's the bonus track. Yes. And I was like, you know what, Tanda, let's do this. Like, my husband can rap. Like, he's got bars for days. Like, that man can just write, like...
He's got a pen.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, cool. I need to ask you this question. So on the track list, I don't know which number the song is. You wrote a song for your twins, which is M and M.
First of all rules are honestly as a friend, no interviewing going on. What do you think of the name selections of the songs?
They're very special. It was very special. I was like, I wonder what this song speaks on.
Nah, because I didn't want to give it like too obvious, but also I was like, I don't want it to be too weird.
Right. No, it's not weird. It just makes you wonder what the song is about. Like
Okay.
Eminem, I'm like, Eminem. What's that about? Tell me about the song and
Oh, actually it's deep. I didn't expect it to be deep. But the song, I wrote it for my twins. And it goes like this. Breathe for me, breathe for mommy. Live baby, baby, live baby. And I wrote it thinking of the time when I remember, well, any multiple pregnancies, like it's a complicated pregnancy. So I was diagnosed with, I forgot what it was, but basically my twins shared a placenta, and the one twin's umbilical cord wasn't working as well. Hence one looks bigger than the other because the other one wasn't being fed properly. So what they told me the other day I went to go for a scan was that either both of your twins are gonna die, or maybe one's gonna be brain damaged and the other one's gonna die. But it was like very bleak stuff. This song was just reiterating my prayers then, just for them to live, to be healthy. So it's in celebration of how boss God is, how boss my
Women
kids are,
yeah.
how boss my body is, just how boss the situation is, because we made it, babes, when we thought, you know what, okay, let's just fold it, it's fine, it's done.
I want to talk about the track because you touched on it in the last episode. The track that you have with your husband.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's just get into it lyrically. Girl,
Okay.
what's going on?
So actually people can already listen to the track. Because we did, so my husband, right, we
The
have a
Yellow
YouTube,
Show, what was
yes,
that? Okay, cool,
we have a
yeah.
YouTube channel, and yeah, we talk about our story, our testimony, and we just try to inspire people to do better than us, to learn things we didn't know when we were going through stuff. Now we've been doing these yellow shows on our YouTube channel. We did our first one, and I was like, it's time to, let's just try out the song to see if people like it. People liked it, and I was like, let's feature the song as a bonus track on my EP, so you can actually go listen to it already. And yeah, it's just like a fun. It's nothing deep, guys. Not that deep. It's a fun song, and I think we talk about just the phase of our lives when we're dating, courting, just our thoughts on each other, like just loving each other, I guess.
Yeah, so it's a love song.
Yeah, it's a dislove song. It's a love song.
And also just speaking of the tracks,
The rain.
it is. I want to know.
Yes.
When is Genesis dropping? I'm sure everyone wants to know. Everybody trying to know.
Okay. Here's the tea. Are you all ready to sip? It's hot.
It's hard.
Okay, so yeah, this has never been announced before.
Never.
Exclusive content. Ish, content creation. But Genesis is dropping in November.
In November. Nice.
So everyone who pre-ordered, let me do a young promo thing. So guys, actually I haven't had the time to go through everyone, but I first did it on my WhatsApp. I am selling the EP actually. It goes for 100 rands, and what you do is you can just give me your email address, send in the proof of payment, and when it drops you'll be the first one to receive it. I've done a few of these promo videos on Instagram. Wow, Instagram is the pits. You know, I really thought people were just gonna be, yes, what's 100 rand? Because they'd be actually flexing, and then they just like your message. It's like I have to say, I need
monetize the like. I need them.
So please guys, my Instagram, do the right thing. Yeah, it goes for 100 rand, and even my Facebook followers, just DM me, inbox me, and yeah. I need to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
So November, guys, if you didn't pay, excuse babes.
Excuse.
Yeah.
Yo miss, yo loves.
Yo loves. I told you.
Yeah, no, she don't.
Fire.
Just keep the money coming, y'all. Keep opening up your purses.
You know, when they say 100 rand, be like 200 because you're worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely worth it. And also just like you, watching you as an artist, realize your worth.
Shout out to you for buying the EP. She's pre-ordered already, guys. Like, what a friend. What a sister.
Wait, no, let me tell you, because I used to come to your shows. The shows they used to have previously.
Yeah.
And I know that back then it wasn't about the money. I remember you specifically saying it's not about the money. It's about you putting your work out there, being heard, people just loving your music. And so just to watch you grow, sis, like that is big mama moves. Because gospel hip hop, I mean, we know of gospel hip hop artists from like overseas. You know, like Abola Cray and whatever.
My husband is on the crane. Yeah, from like crane. They just hire in Christ.
Yeah,
You back to the Christ. Okay.
And also just use tapping into that space, right? Like you obviously want this genre to be like mainstream or like commercial.
Yeah.
We're at a point where people are actually bumping those kind of songs.
Yeah.
I don't want to say at church, but can we say at church?
Yeah. Why not? It's not Christ, right? At my church, like, our church is so cool. Like, at our church, you'd find that as we're setting up, because we arrive early, like, people will serve, as we're setting up for the church, because it's not our building. What's funny is that my church is actually in a club. You saw us, no? Not under 18. Yeah, guys. It's actually a club. So on the previous night, people are jacuzziing there.
Right.
The next day we come, Holy Spirit clean
Purifying.
everything. And when they come next, they feel like, come on, something's different.
Yeah.
And, you know, there's a Holy Spirit. We left it there, you know. That's what we do, the word of God. We do the work of God in the club. We do it everywhere. But basically, I was trying to say, definitely I know that my EP is going to be like bumped at my church at least, you know. I don't know about your churches, but I think as an artist, besides just restricting me to gospel music because I think moving on forward, all my music has to bring glory to God.
Right.
Some way, one way or another. Either vocally you're so talented, or you know, just that's the gift God gave me. So I have this dream of just living maybe in North Africa for some time. I feel like as South Africans, we don't think that's an option to live in other African countries.
Right.
I feel like I could learn so much just about being African. I don't feel complete in me being African without knowing other African countries.
Okay, cool.
And God willing, that will happen. But yeah.
Yeah, first week you need to travel to South Africa first.
Yeah.
We trying
book
to
me, guys. Book me there.
We literally just trying to hear you over and over. Like literally, I would follow you in each and every city. Like it's not a lie, guys.
Aluto.
It's not a lie. Wow. Okay, I don't want to get emotional. But it's beautiful. Watching you grow. Grow is such a weird word, but like watching you elevate in your music, in your personal life, and becoming the woman that you are today. It's heartwarming. Okay, now we're both getting emotional because I see how much. And obviously you're still young and you're gonna grow when you're gonna achieve a lot of things. And you know, there'll be a time where I'll have to call a PA to speak to you. You know,
What's the beats?
binding to that name. But yeah, it's really beautiful just watching you grow. And also, I really hope that with your music you get the props that you deserve. And I mean that in terms of you get the financial support from people, the support of people actually just coming and watching you record or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
You're literally at that point where you deserve that.
Wow.
And yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. Like I barely feel like I put my feet in, but for you to even see that now, like
Yeah.
it means a lot to me. It means I'm doing something correct. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Imraki, your live shows used to be a lot, and I'm saying that from an audience perspective, just knowing that you are rehearsing, you are putting in the work, and
Yeah.
you're a perfectionist, right? You want things
Am
to
I?
sound you want things to sound a certain way. I remember your
I was just telling you because I don't know about myself.
pre sound
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Before people come
Yeah,
in.
yeah. You'd be very serious, like you take that as serious as the actual performance. And I'm like, okay, I mean, I think this show started already, and it's like, I'm just trying to see if the
So we're doing sound check.
yeah, sound checks.
Yeah.
And seeing you put in that amount of effort and work into those little moments that actually don't get to make it to like people actually seeing them. It shows that when you are traveling, when you are touring, when you are performing, you will slay.
Hey, now I'm getting emotional. That is not the point. Wow, I just need that to sink in. But thank you so much for seeing me, for seeing that. I don't do it to be seen or to be acknowledged or validated, but it means a lot when someone does see.
But yeah, I think we're done. I hope I've asked you all the questions that you.
This was such a great interview. Like, no, but I can't because you know, that's one of my dreams. And you kind of look like Promo Diadi.
I hope.
So we are halfway there. No, so I would watch Zaziwa every day on SABC 1 and be like, oh God, please don't Pearl Diadi, I'm happy. But now there's Aluta, so it's fine, Pearl Diadi. She'll take over. You can see once the scale does the things. So that's it. So in the panic, like how I'm trying to a question.
Yes, no.
This has always been your passion, guys.
It has, guys. It really has, and I feel like if that's when I do make it,
You will.
I just want to know. I just want to tell you, Nate, that you will feed. I will make sure that you are there.
You're right about me, darling.
Yes. It's beautiful. Like you're not just talented, but you're blessed, and like you literally anointed to do the things that God has created you to do. Like,
wow.
I'm serious, Nate. Like you are. It's when you speak, you don't give people any option but to listen, and when you sing, you don't give people any option but to feel touched. So it's like. Very, she'll pop.
The poet, guys, still lives in here.
This has been great.
See us again on Zanzibar. SABC 1.
Zanzibar for sure.
Zanzibar for sure. Yeah, you.
Thank you.